People who have never taken an art class might feel a little intimidated talking about the various artists, methods, mediums, and styles of a particular piece. But the fundamentals of art can be broken down to a few basic elements, and that is just what a new exhibit at the UA Museum of Art has done.
This exhibition is the Aesthetic Code, Unraveling the Secrets of Art, and it's designed to take a layperson through all the design and math principles that artists have used for centuries in creating works of art. It's kind of funny because I started out wanting to do an exhibition on just math and art, and I worked with the math department with Professor Bruce Bailey and a bunch of senior math students who were fantastic. And after we got into it for a while, I realized that it was really complex and over the heads of most people. So I took a step back and decided to start at the basics and kind of move up to the more complicated principles. And that's why we start with stuff like line, shape, space, and value. And then in the end, we're talking about color and optics and fractals and tessellations. We took works of art and analyzed them first. So we took works all over the museum, not just the ones in this exhibition, and looked for mathematical, we did mathematical diagramming and figured out what relationships were within them. You know, at first that was very hit or miss. We didn't know what we were looking for, we didn't know what we would find. After a while we got really good at being able to see the mathematical structure underneath the paintings, so then it got easier to kind of find things that would illustrate very specific points. So if you wanted to illustrate, say, you know, two-point perspective or a fractal series or something like that, we started to get good at being able to see where those relationships were.
One important element is perspective, which can be used to trick a viewer into seeing something that isn't actually there.
A lot of people have seen on the web these really cool street artists that do extreme perspective, and we luckily got in touch with this woman named Melanie Stimmel, who's the first woman to achieve the designation of maestro in this field. And she lives in California, and she said she would come out here and do an extreme perspective painting on our floor. She created it over a weekend, over 3 days, and it's really fun. The weekend of February 26th, there's going to be a break in the exhibition for our fundraiser, Fresh Paint. So we'll be deinstalling the exhibition, putting up the fundraiser materials, and then reinstalling it. We're not sure if the Melanie Stimmel piece will make it past that date, so definitely if you want to see it, you want to come soon.